stale cigarette to somebody that's never smoked, but it basically put the smell of an old sweaty shoe in your mouth, and you couldn't get rid of it. And I had a drink with me and everything, and I was trying to gargle fucking soda, and it just stuck to your skin inside your mouth. Nasty shit. Mm. Right now, another thing I have in common with Guy Shea, we have a few things in common. Politically, we're pretty different from each other, but I am smoking the Marlboro Special Blends. What do you guys think about that? Kevin, don't smoke. It's bad for you. It'll make your cock fall off. Well, good. One less thing to worry about it now, isn't it? I don't have to buy these special underwear. I love my special underwear, though. Guys, if you haven't looked at them, take a look at the special underwear that separates the balls from the cock and the balls from the thighs. All the boys go where they're supposed to go, individual, independent of one another, and you don't get contact bacteria growing, if you will, and you will. So if you got everything squished up together, look, bacteria love moist, warm places on the human body. All right, so if your balls are squished against your thighs and your dick squished against your balls, you're going to get fucking cheese dick. And that's on you, not me. Yeah, K-Tap's not getting cheese dick. That's just not going to happen because I'm prepared. Yeah, everything goes in its own little hole. Let's see, this says, I smoke Marlboro. Now, do you smoke, I would love genocide. All right, who would you like to kill? Guy, I think you would like to kill, if I had to guess, all minorities? Like, would you want to kill, say, Eskimos? I don't think you have anything inherently against Eskimos. So, genocide, keyboarding, fucking up. Yeah, I'm trying to put it together. When people misspell things, I try to guess what they meant. Sometimes it's impossible, but Irish Spring works for me. What kind of Marlboros do you smoke, Mr. White? Do you smoke the expensive kind? Because Special Blend are much cheaper. And by the way, if you guys didn't know it, since we have 3 Marlboro smokers here, go to Marlboro.com if you haven't, sign up for their little thing, and you'll get a coupon once per month mailed to you. And they don't spam you too much. They don't bother you too much, so you don't have to worry about that. And the coupon's valuable. It's $3 off a carton or $1 off of 2 separate packs. So it's better to get the carton deal, of course. But hey, that's, $36 a year you're saving. Why not? It's free. I mean, you don't have to go through anything except a quick sign up to get that coupon. Plus, what's more, I forgot to tell you, they send you a gift for your birthday every year. They sent me a pretty nice friggin' multi-tool. I was like, whoa, look at this thing. It's got scissors and a knife and pliers. Not as nice as my, it's not as nice as my Leatherman, but it's, I still have it. Pretty nice. Yes, money. Okay, Guy says kill all, but you don't mean white guys, right? You want to leave white people alive. You think white people should rule the world, right, Guy? I think that's your basic living philosophy. I think white people have done a lot to fuck up the world, but I also think they've done a lot to further the world. What a strange thing. What a strange thing. The other day we were in a store and talking about cigarettes. I was with my buddy, but he was 2 places behind me. Everybody else in the store was Hispanic, and I asked a lady to look at some cigarettes for me because I wanted to know if the 50 cents was off of 2 packs if they had the coupon, or 1 pack if it didn't have the coupon, or something. She said, no, these are this and this. I said, okay, I'll take that. So basically I had her running around a little bit. I don't like to do that, but I had to get the best deal. And so my buddy, standing 2 places back behind me, says, fucking white people. And everybody busted out laughing. And I said, that's what we need to do. If we just kill the white people, the world will be good again. And they were all laughing. And then one of the Hispanic guys says to me, hey, you're looking for a deal, man. Everybody's looking for a deal. I said, you got that shit right. I said, I just came from Virginia, and smoking there was much cheaper. They don't mind you getting the cancer there for cheap. Come out west, apparently, the Marlboro cowboy image does not translate well, as it should. So now, basically, when we get a chance and have enough money, we will be going to the Indian reservations, and they'll give me throat cancer within probably a year. And that's fine, because I'll get a voice box, and I'll have the best show on Spreaker then, because once I get going on the voice box, you'll be like, well, part of a good show is a change in pitch of the voice as you move along, and you kind of rise when you need to, and you drop back down. But when I'm just talking like this, I can say, fuck you, motherfuckers. I also want genocide. I want to kill everybody that doesn't have a voice box. That includes blacks, Asians, Hispanics, whites, Pacific Islanders, Aleutian Indians, motherfucking Congo bitches, and all the African midgets. And you'll laugh. Yeah, you will. How many do you smoke a day? For me, I guess the average is right now about a pack, but I'll vary sometimes. Like if I'm really into my e-cigarette flavor, I'll cut down some, or if I'm going through a particularly stressful time, I'll increase some. And there are some times where, like today, earlier tonight, my legs started going numb, which happens fairly regularly because of my back issues, and it makes me a little nervous because it's almost like being paralyzed. So the left leg goes first and then the right leg. And the left leg started to go on the outside. I could have shoved a nail into it and wouldn't have felt it. So I was smoking. I came outside and just sat and smoked, almost chain smoking. And it was just from nerves. It was just from being nervous. I don't know. Yeah, so I'd say I average a pack a day right now. What I want to do, my aunt, Flo, I think was her name. I can't remember. I think it was Florence. I think she went by Flo, but yeah, I can't remember her name, damn it. Anyway, she was fairly wealthy, and she smoked 2 cigarettes a day, every day, and she drank 2 glasses of wine every day. So, and she lived to be, I want to say, 98, and it wasn't like lung or breathing problems that got her. So that was interesting. My grandpa smoked from the age of 10 to the age of 49. So 39 years for him. He lived to be 89 and also didn't die from lung problems. So I don't know. I guess it's the luck of the draw, man. We used to have a friend of the family named Doc Scribner. He was a Navy doctor, retired, and never smoked a cigarette in his life and died of lung cancer at about 71. When it came, it moved fast. 3.5 packs a month, a pack a day. 5 packs a month, a pack a day. Have no money. My neighbor gives me a few packs for sharing my Wi-Fi. Oh, that's cool. 2 or 3 packs since 77. Every day, guy? Jesus Christ, bro. I don't know how you do that. That would hurt me, man. Now I got the fucking hiccups from chugging strong coffee. We're using, you guys may have heard of the K-cups that you get with these little Keurigs. And I don't like single serving, coffee. So I cut them open and dump the coffee into a regular coffee can. And then I put that in a regular pot and brew it that way. But it's a much finer cut, so it's stronger coffee. So when I drink about 3 mugs of this shit, I'm just about hovering, man. Just about hovering. Best legal awake high you can get, as far as I know. Yes, this is true. A day. God damn, guy. I don't know how. You must have iron lungs, man. Alan Wayne did a show the other night in which he talked about you being X and him being Y. Was any of that true? If you care to talk about it? Just curious. Alan Wayne and I had a spat one time, but we got over it very quickly. I apologized to him. I was in a shitty mood one day, which doesn't happen often in the ranks of Spreaker for me, where I just kind of jumped on him. I think he was on Guy's channel, and he was doing, and I thought Guy had a show, but it was him. And I was like, where the fuck is Guy? We need some talent here. And he got pissed off, and it was kind of rude. I mean, I don't know why I did that, but I used to smoke 2 packs a day. Rehearsals? Oh, rehearsals for, he played gigs, Guy. He's playing musical gigs and stuff. Studio days in the 70s. Yeah, I've never been more than a 1 pack a day smoker. No, can't recall ever. I mean, there may have been some really stressful times where I went up to 25 cigarettes or so in a day. Probably when my grandpa died, I think I did. But I don't know. That's too much to me. I mean, even a pack a day is too much, you know that. But these e-cigs are missing something, guys. I'm telling you. You know you're getting your nicotine, there may be a problem in the exchange procedure where the vapor touches your lungs and doesn't deliver quite enough nicotine to the bronchi or whatever. But what I think is that since we know there are about 4,000 or 5,000 carcinogens in cigarette smoke, I think that when an e-cig does not work to totally replace your habit, it's because we're also, I'm just guessing here because they haven't figured it out yet, I think we're also addicted to a few of those particular chemicals that are carcinogens because they're not the same. They're not the same. I mean, you can fool yourself sometimes, but, and I did smoke an e-cig one time at a Caps game, which of course is probably banned by now, where it passed the drunk test. I always drink when I go to hockey games, and it was between the second and third period. I would always go out and have a smoke. My buddy went out and had a smoke, Dave, and I stayed in. I was like, this e-cig's working. I don't feel a need for a cigarette. So I don't know how that happened. I probably spilled some of the goddamn e-liquid on my hand or mouth, which can be toxic and poisonous, but it loads your ass up with nicotine. So I don't know. And I'll light another now. Marlboro Special Blend 100s 10-pack. K-Tap remembers when he smoked Marlboro Light 100s 10-pack before they became $7,000 per pack. Can't do that anymore. Gotta smoke Special Blend, which is the shit they sweep up off the floor after all the rats have shit on it, I'm sure. Yeah, but going back to the Indian reservation, the Apaches out here, they sell much cheaper cigarettes. You can get a carton for about $33. You could actually get some cheaper than that, but you're pretty much smoking shit at that point, and you can be sure of it. Dark and black. I live on coffee 24/7. I add cream and Splenda to my coffee, but yeah, I do love coffee, especially in the cold months. I can't really drink it all day in the warm months. So depending on what I'm doing, I'll bring something cool. But I don't like iced coffee. Never did like that. They burn out when you play. Oh, I see. Well, the new cigarettes are like that, Mr. White. They do that intentionally, from what I've heard, and I've seen evidence of it. But I don't know the cause. I think they do it intentionally so less fires are started by people falling asleep with cigarettes. They will burn out if you just let them sit there. Whereas back in the day, you let a cigarette burn, it'll burn all the way down. You don't have to touch it. So it's probably a fireproof, fire safety thing. I believe the industry required everybody to go to that probably 5 or 10 years ago. Did you guys ever see that movie about big tobacco with, I believe, Russell Crowe in it? That was some spooky shit, man. I posted an article today on Facebook. I'll probably share it in the comments later when I'm near my laptop for you guys. But it was about a formal study has found that there is a link between low intelligence and the likelihood that someone believes in conspiracy theories, or what they called something like fantastic proclamations. I can't remember the words they used, but basically things that sound a little crazy and have almost no evidence in support of, and people latch on for emotional reasons, or they want to feel like a sleuth. They're suddenly Sherlock Holmes. Oh, big government's in on this. I'm going to put it together. I'll be seen as hyper intelligent. Not really. Not if you don't have evidence. And they finally did this study, and it was Canada, so you have to give them a handicap, take 5 points off right away. But the data in support of did look pretty strong. So people that are more likely to believe in outrageous claims or conspiracy theories right on the surface without needing much evidence are more likely to be less intelligent than their counterparts. Just thought you guys might want to know that, because there's one guy that everybody's hating right now that does believe in conspiracy theories. So, I don't know. How's the mic sounding? Is it sounding okay? I mean, for being wireless and probably right now about 15 feet from my laptop and through a glass door. Mr. White says, any temperature is fine by me. Coffee, dark and black. I can't do black. I would if I was like camping and there was absolutely nothing else. Yes, I'd rather have black coffee than no coffee. But at least I want some sugar. I mean, even if it's a substitute like agave or Splenda or Sweet and Low or whatever the fucking rat poison is. Yeah, if it sweetens it up, I'll take it. I'll die, but I'll take it. Man, I'll never forget. I was with my girlfriend back in about 1991. Took her on a camping trip to Boulder. I was stationed in Aurora, Denver, and I was actually stationed in the same town the big mass shooting happened.